Live. Okay. Come on in. Okay. Dumelang. The throne was good, my king. Vula was good. Amu was good. Mr. Cool was good. How you guys doing? Today I got a special one. I think it's always, I'm always going to say I got a special one. But yeah, what up, Lula? Yeah, vandaag we're talking about premature ejaculation. Part 1 of how to last longer. So today we're just generally looking at issues. What could be the reason why you cannot last longer? Njengabo mandingo nabo I can't even remember these cats. Maybe it's up on from the porn, but but yeah, why can't you last longer? And we're just going to look at basically all of the reasons why, from the most basic and most overlooked reason as to why you just can't last longer. We're also going to look at some statistics, some real life statistics. However, I always feel, I think statistics in themselves don't really tell 100% the truth, but they do tell something. They tell us something, right? Let's see. So we're just going to let the space breathe. We're going to start the live, let's say 7:05. So for now, just let the space breathe, let people come in. I don't even think I actually prepared. I didn't even name my live properly. Shoot, I'm gonna have to put up what do you call this thing? I'm gonna have to put up in the Shandis lane. I wanna send the Shapa technology. Okay, there we go. Let me get a board. There we are. I'm gonna use this board. Alright, yeah. Says I can't use it. Okay, just give me a sec so I can set it. Oh, okay, there's the board. I just need to expand that. Okay, that's not gonna work. Edit. Nope. Just give me a moment to get this right. Let's see if I do this. Switch. Nope, that is not working. That definitely is not working. Let's see. Give me a different one. Let's see. Switch. Okay. Yeah, no, it won't let me live. But it's fine though. Premature ejaculation. Lasting longer part 1. That's what we're touching on today. Let me just get this thing off because I'm confused. I'm confused. Let me just turn this thing off. Let me see. So, okay. Just turn off the board. Oh, there we go. Let me just remove it. Okay, cool. Yeah, come on in. Today we're talking about how to last longer. Part 1. Premature ejaculation. Yeah, this one is probably going to be different from what you've heard. Or maybe not. Thank you for the hearts. What a Clement. Thank you for the hearts, my brother. Okay, so I think we have 5 minutes. Before we get started. So yeah, maybe let's actually get into let's do a breathing exercise with me. Breathe with me just a little bit. This is going to help me calm down. This is going to help me and you to also calm down, allow me to flow better, and allow you to listen better. And then we'll get started with the session. So what I need everyone to do is just get in a comfortable position. Get in a comfortable position where your back is straight and your chin is slightly tucked in. That way you have like a straight line from the back, or from like your spine basically is almost in a straight line, as straight as possible, right? Whether you're sitting down, laying down, or standing up, right? This is an easy breathing exercise, right? So you're just going to take a deep breath in with your nose, and you're also going to breathe out with your nose. So we're going to take a deep breath in with your nose, and you're going to do 3 breaths out. So when you're breathing out 3 times, it's almost like there's a kick. It's like you're forcing that air out 3 times. And as you're going through this breath work, I just want you to notice parts of your body where you might have some tension. And basically, as you breathe out, it's almost like each breath is releasing more and more tension, making you more relaxed. So we're just going to do that for a couple of reps. Let's do 32 reps, right? So take a deep breath in. And just take a deep breath in all the way to the top. Filling up your lungs. And just hold it. Out. And just shake your body for a bit. Just shake your body for a bit. Releasing all of that tension. Releasing all of that bad energy. I don't know what you've been through. Vandaag, Marafede. Today or right now, I need you to tap in with me. So yeah, if you did it right, you probably look high. I promise I didn't smoke anything. I just really get high just doing breathing exercises. Reason why I stopped smoking the ganja. Reason why I stopped smoking the ganja was because of breathing exercises really give you all of that. And you can also have orgasms when you do the right breathing exercises. That's why incorporating breathing exercises into sex, foreplay, magnifique. So let's jump into it, ladies and gentlemen. Give 5+7, and as I promised, today we are tapping and we are looking at how to last longer, right? Now, if you're coming in, the what do you call this? So if you're coming in, what you might see as the title of today's live is incorrect because, well, yeah, I forgot to change the title name, but it's Wellness Wednesday, and today we're talking about how to last longer. And before, so as we go into that, the first thing that I wanted to touch on is the inception, right? Why do men generally last as long as they do, right? So maybe let's first start with answering the question, how long does the average man last? Last time I checked, it was about 3 minutes. So the average man will last about 3 minutes upon penetration, right? Upon penetration. How long does a man average man last? There we go. Google is still listening. So according to most studies, the average man will last between 5 to 7 minutes during sexual intercourse until ejaculation, though this can vary significantly depending on the individual and various factors involved, right? So if I'm talking from my personal experience, when I first started off having sex, I don't think I would last more than 5 minutes. There's times I would even last for like less than 2 minutes, you know, and usually when that happens, that round would be the only round. Now, if there was a second round, then usually I would last longer, you know. But even lasting longer, I don't think I would go past 10 minutes, you know. So yeah, pitiful. I used to think. So let's talk about the inception of us as human beings, biological beings, right? From a biological standpoint, point of view, right? Sex is a procreational activity. Meaning, sex was meant for us to replicate, to create babies, right? To reproduce. That's the main reason for sex. We look throughout the animal kingdom and we'll see that most animals have sex only for recreational purposes, only for reproductive purposes, right? It's only now when we come to the human side where we find that us as humans, outside of making babies, we like to have sex recreationally, right? Outside of making babies, we like to have sex recreationally. So we are hardwired to have reproductive sex, right? We are hardwired to have reproductive sex. And if we go back and look again at the average mammal, right? The average mammal doesn't last long. How long does a chicken last? How long does a dog last? How long does a lion last? Most animals do not last long because the act of reproducing doesn't require orgasm from the female, right? Now, since we have orgasmic bodies, both men and women, and men seem to have been given the better end of the stick, so we think, we were given the better end of the stick because we have taught ourselves we have associated ejaculation with orgasm. So it's seldom for a man to have an orgasm without ejaculation, right? Or ejaculation without an orgasm. It's seldom. So with a woman, because she needs more time and more preparation for her to reach orgasm, it's a mismatch. It really is a mismatch. If the average man upon penetration will last for 5 to 7 minutes, and the average woman needs close to an hour for her to be fully aroused, for her to be able to have orgasms, you see this is a very clear mismatch, right? Now, I think what had happened, and the reasons why we had books like the Kama Sutras and Taoist sexual practices, and also African practices. I remember Credo Mota once speaking about how in the Zulu nation, they were taught that before you even penetrate a woman, you needed to spend at least an hour warming her up. This is now from Credo Mota, Vusa Mazulu, Bab Credo Mota, Vusa Mazulu, saying this. And now we have a culture of Zulu men. I'm sorry, Zulu. How do you I'm not taking shots at Rihanna. It's just, But now we have a culture of men basically, rushing to the cookie. We don't know foreplay. We don't even practice foreplay. You want to kiss someone's child for 2 minutes and then thing. But because we weren't taught we don't really understand, and also there isn't enough communication between the two parties to really make it understood. We need to prepare the space for the same way. So let's get into it. So that's the inception. Biologically, we are preconditioned right out of the gate to have short bouts of sex, mainly for the purpose of us to reproduce, right? So now statistics, we already looked at the statistics. We have the average man will last between 5 to 7 minutes. Yeah? And now let's look at other factors. Now the first factor I put down is prostate health. Because we spoke about prostate health in the previous one, I needed to come back to it. The prostate gland is a very important gland. The prostate gland is the gland that helps to push out your push out your sperm, push out your pee. It's very important within the whole reproductive cycle. So we cannot overlook the prostate, because a weak prostate gland often also tells us if you might have a weak pelvic floor. And if you have a weak pelvic floor, then you probably have a weak erection. And if you have a weak erection, that probably means you have a weak blood flow. And if you have a weak blood flow, that could mean that you have a weak heart or weak cardiovascular system. And if you have a weak cardiovascular system, that could mean that your body is not about to let you spend minutes upon minutes on the pom-pom.